Sound test, sound test. Okay, that's good. Turning up that. Okay, let's get these things in order. Ah, that's the results. Okay. That explains a bit. Irritable, evil, highly recommended. So our first submission for the evening, second, but the first requires me to have like other people in the chat. So I might come back to that. First one we're gonna play is called Root of All Evil. No Twitch or Twitter handle. So, hey Jamie, good yourself. Uh, ah, cool. Um, we can get to a game of Regicide if you know some people who want to join. But
Yeah, I'll take some time and see if I can find some people.
okay. So, in the main, if we don't have other submissions, I'm just gonna go through the results and pick stuff that looks interesting. Okay, let's see if. Oh, and my controller's picking it up. Okay, turn on desktop audio. There. Play again. Come out if you.
I love this music.
It is pretty good.
Ooh, you're in trouble. Feels like the rate that it spreads versus how long it takes to like burn an individual tile away is needs a little balance. Maybe,
Yeah.
which is typical for a game jam game. It's a really cool concept though.
Yeah. The flamethrower always faces right, regardless of. Unless I'm rotating the right joystick. Like, this is it in its neutral state.
Yeah. Just can't bear to face the evil plant.
I'm an arson, but I'm an arson for good.
I'm not totally clear on what your score is related to. Like, is it just surviving, or is it based on the amount of tiles that you burn? Because I just see it going up automatically, and so that could be because it's like, you know, gradually burning away the tree tiles. Or it could just be because you're still alive and you haven't lost yet.
Could be a timer. Or a reverse timer.
Yeah.
Thank you, mysterious person who keeps giving me gasoline.
Yeah, of all the places to have this kind of horrible mutant plant attack, it's a convenient location.
Yeah.
All these gas cans are scattered around.
Is there a goal outside of survival?
I haven't read the description, but that's, let's see, the bit that I can read. Yeah, it seems like it's just survival and
Okay.
just try to control the spread of the plant and try not to let it spread to a point where you get, like, trapped by it.
Yeah. I either came dangerously unprepared, or I was misinformed, or something like that. This seems like a multi-person job.
Yeah, it'd be a fun multiplayer game to try to, like, team up and, you know, figure out, like, you cover this section, and
Yeah.
yeah, that'd be cool. It feels like there's a really strong opportunity here for some, like, dual purpose design to me. Like all the hopping around to try to get into position feels like pretty challenging, especially given the rate that the plant is spreading.
Yeah.
Like, it feels very, I'm just watching you play it and I feel overwhelmed. Like, and that's not a bad feeling to create for the player, but I wonder if, like, since you've got this fuel mechanic, maybe, and you've got the idea of being able to, it seems like, spin the gun around 360. Maybe, like, shooting the flamethrower could also be like a little jetpack that you could use, so you could, like, to get up quicker to the location that you're trying to get to, you know, you could use a little bit of fuel and just have that sort of trade-off. I don't know.
Yeah.
I don't mean to be like an armchair game designer for this concept, but I just think the core of it is really neat and there's a lot of potential.
I think armchair game design is an occupational hazard.
Yeah.
How was last week with Taro?
I was trying to finish up my own game for extra, so
Ah.
I didn't end up having the energy to to join in, but I watched a little bit of it afterwards. The games that got submitted looked pretty wild. I kind of wish I had been there. Just some really interesting art styles and concepts and
Yeah.
stuff.
I wanted to lurk in, but had family stuff to do.
How was the first session that you played? Anything interesting?
The submissions I dropped in the Ludum chart two weeks ago. None of them come to the top of off the top of my head right now.
Yeah. Well, this is a fun, like, I mean, I really like the presentation here. I love the music.
Yeah.
You know, the art is fun game jam art, and cool concept. And one thing that I like about it, like, I still haven't played a ton of games because I was working on my game for extra, and got submitted, like, right a couple days ago towards the deadline, so I didn't get to play and rate as many games this time around, at least not yet. But I was wondering how many game concepts went in a really sort of like fatalistic direction, because when I first heard the theme for Ludum Dare 50 of Delay the Inevitable, like, I spent most of my time for the first couple hours just trying to think of game concepts that weren't like dire, depressing things about like everything inevitably dying or whatever it might be. So I don't know that my concept ended up being super cheery, but I wanted to go for something a little more fun that still fit the concept. And I feel like this is a great example of that. Like this just seems like a super happy, fun time, and frantic fun.
Yes.
So I appreciate that for sure.
Hey, Lake developer, welcome to the stream.
Hello. Thanks for joining.
Do you want to submit your game? Exclamation point submit.
Oh yeah, good call. I forgot about that. I was just like manually dropping the submission link. There we go. Nice. Do you know if Taro's joining us this time?
He didn't say one way or the other. It would be cool if he did.
I like that you can stand on the plant tiles. That's nice. Like that they're not just sort of like insta-death. That makes things a little more forgiving. Which I feel like, given the rate that they expand and the difficulty of traversing, like the platforming to get around to where you need to, like that's a really essential design decision. So kudos on that. So what, like when you get touched by the plant tiles, does it like drain your fuel? Because I'm not seeing any like health meter apart from the fuel. Like how do you know when you're about to die?
I haven't figured that part out yet.
Okay. I'd be curious what happens if you're like touching a plant tile without shooting the thing, if your fuel is like still going down or... So maybe, is it based on you getting hurt by the plant tiles, or is it just like when it spreads to a certain location that's the end?
I was thinking once I get like strangled.
Yeah.
See if it's in here.
Yeah, that makes sense.
Scientists develop a plant that grows but it's out of control. Yeah, it doesn't.
Is there any more info on the Ludum Dare page? Because this is like the itch.io page, right?
Yeah.
Not the same. Seems about the same.
Amazing art, good music. However, it took me a while to figure out how to fire the flamethrower. Oh yeah, this is a bug I got caught in. You go to like a sub-level.
Oh yeah. That's kind of cool though, I don't know. I mean, you didn't like completely drop off.
Yeah.
Become unplayable, right? You were able to jump back out of it, right?
No. Once I'm done there.
Well, that's one way to stay safe from the plant, maybe.
Yes.
Just wall yourself up in the hidden chamber. And wait for everything. Hide in the closet. And wait for it to all go away. Classic risk mitigation strategy.
Yes. Alright, so I'm going to move on to a different... That was fun.
Cool. Yeah, thanks for submitting that. Like I said, I'm almost certain that was an RPI student team game. And yeah, I think like great concept and good execution as well. And especially for a group of students, that's super impressive.
Yeah. Next up, what are you, ape? The infinite monkey theorem states that monkeys hitting keys at random on a typeboard for an infinite amount of time will almost surely type any given text, such as the complete works of Shakespeare.
Nice.
And as William Shakespeare goes, this cannot stand! Wreck those monkeys up in an infinite runner action game. Protect your copyright from beyond the grave.
We know Shakespeare was all about that copyright.
Oh, yeah.
There's one thing I know about Shakespeare. Funny idea. I believe this is also an RPI student game, if I'm not mistaken.
It's possible that, considering you dropped the link, a lot of our submissions tonight will be student games.
Yeah, that would be great. That's kind of what I was hoping for. I was hoping to, we could spotlight some locally created stuff.
Yeah. So this is from Pixel Taku, if you're in the chat.
Oh, Chris, can you send me the link to the response spreadsheet?
1 sec.
I can find it. You just play.
Okay.
Don't let me distract you. Yeah, I found it.
Stop typing, you monkeys!
Oh. Nice. That's great character art. I love it. I love the just purely joint-based animations. Just, like,
Yes.
rotating. It's got a lot of personality. Oh.
Use WASD to move. Spacebar to slash. Okay.
Hey Dean, how's it going? Can you hear us? We're getting a little static from your audio. Sorry Dean, I muted you because your audio is really messed up at the moment. It's kind of distracting. If you're able to sort out the audio issues on your end, then you can let me know via text, and I'll unmute you. But yeah, we're just getting like really weird distorted audio from your machine at the moment. So. Oh, much better that time.
Yep.
It's quickly turning from tragedy to triumph.
Depends on your perspective.
Not that far from tragedy.
Yes.
Less tragedy.
For the monkeys, this is probably like Massacre.
This is brutal.
I stopped 39 monkeys that time.
Oh yeah, moving on up. Gone full bard. Initiate bard mode.
Yes. Bring out a string guitar.
That's right. Shakespeare loves to rock and enforce copyright.
Yes.
That's what it's all about. $58, unbelievable. Is this just like a running tally?
I'm thinking.
Is it like not recent?
I don't think it restarts every time I. 3.
Well, for a while there, you were on top of the world until we realized that. You were just going from strength to strength.
Because I didn't pass. Yep. I only passed 10 monkeys that time. It went up to 68.
Yeah. Well. It's a little less impressive, I'm sorry to say, Chris.
It's fine.
Yeah, no worries, Bella Dragon, we know. That's how it goes for a jam game. It's cool though, the presentation is nice. I really like the text. Graduate writing.
Hopefully
I've been taking the time to like read it even as a watcher. I'm sure if you're playing it, it's pretty much impossible to read the text. I'm guessing that's not the point. The text is indicating something else, I imagine. It's not just like a style thing. Or...
I think that's just lines from Shakespearean plays.
Yeah. I was just wondering if there was any like other significance to it other than sort of decorative. So like an indication of, because it feels like it gets to the end and then you lose.
Yeah.
Unless I'm wrong. Like I haven't seen it restart or anything. Yeah, see, it's like right at the exact moment it reaches like the end of the parchment, then that's when it's game over. So maybe either it's just like a fixed timer, or it's based on like how many monkeys get through.
How did I make it to the end in the first session when I didn't slash any monkeys then?
Who knows?
To be or not to be, that is the question.
Yeah. Shakespeare works in mysterious ways.
Yes. Wake up tomorrow when...
It is nobler in the mind. Sorry, you were saying?
I was saying wake up tomorrow and find that I caused this species of monkey to go in danger.
Let's see, okay. Let me try to unmute you, Dean. Hey, do you want to say something?
Okay, did you hear me now? Is it any better?
Yes.
Yes, much clearer, thank you.
Okay, good, yeah. iPad doesn't have a lot of battery at the moment, but it doesn't have as much unpredictability as the desktop.
Yeah, no worries. Have you joined us for one of these streams before?
Nothing like this. I was lurking at the anniversary thing on Thursday.
Ah, cool. Well, welcome back. And
Thank you.
welcome back to TVGS, and welcome for the first time.
Yes, how can I see what you're seeing?
Best way is probably to tune into the stream, unless
Let's see,
Chris wants to share his screen with the Discord. I don't know if that would be too taxing, Chris, on your machine or not. But...
Let's see, how do I find the stream?
I'll post in a second. Let me just get an answer from Chris about how we should do it.
My computer can handle it.
It's up to you. Like, either way, I can also just send Dean the stream link.
I heard a click. Look, I got something else.
Just figure that way we'll be more in sync for those of us who are on the Discord.
Yeah.
Mm-hmm. Let's see if I received it. Do you think I've received it?
Oh no. Oh no. Chris, what's happening? You're looking up.
I'm trying to... I know Regicide is death of a royal member. So what's death of a monkey?
Just, as long as we're not Google image searching here.
No.
Right? But just be careful with the searches.
It's an etymology search.
I can look up. I can do that etymology work for you if you want.
Okay.
All right.
Anyway, Tara forgot to mark which games he did last time. Tick, tick, tick. Anyway, we're moving on to Lake Developers game, Bomb Throw.
Yeah, thanks again for that submission. For the ape. What, you ape?
Yes.
The funny concept. And
It
we
is.
only saw the boss, I think, the very first time, but
Oh
the
yeah.
boss animation was really cool.
So I gotta download and install. And pay. Not that I don't...
That's,
What?
it's a suggested donation, so
Okay.
there's a link at the top if you click it again. Click download now.
Oh.
Like you did before. This is the thing on itch. You can do like a suggested donation,
Ah.
but if you do no thanks, just take me to the downloads. Not that we don't want to support you.
Yes.
Like Dev, it just for the stream, it's quicker at the moment.
Not to mention, I don't want to put my credit card information in.
Yeah, probably not the best time for Chris to suddenly set up payment on Itch.
Okay, C or Z to play. Yeah. Ah,
I see bombs. Is that what you're seeing?
yes.
Yeah,
All right.
that's the one.
Oh, I was supposed to use the bomb. How do I carry? Wasn't that? Aha! Dang it.
It's a cool death transition. I
Yeah.
like it. It's nice, nice, quick, but stylish transition. Perfect for this kind of game, I feel like, which is just seems like it's a lot of try again. The quick restart, I love like that. Some of the most kind of compulsively playable games for me are like games like this with a lot of challenge in short spurts, but like where you just go right back to like where you were super fast.
I guess I got to be faster.
Do you feel like keystroke picks it up?
It's tough to go from Shakespeare to this.
Yes.
It's a tough transition. You have to retrain yourself.
So close.
Oh, should have worked.
I just noticed this is 2 pixels thick and then a darker one to represent back leg.
Nice. Some subtle pixel art subtlety right there.
Yes.
We love to see it. I do like the art style.
Is it a time bomb?
I think, yeah, that's the concept, right? Is like,
Yeah.
Yeah, it explodes after a certain amount of time. It seems very punishing for what seems to be the tutorial section, from what I can tell. Yeah, like, it's hard to playtest, of course, jam games, and especially if you're kind of in a setting where you're around other game
Can you
developers,
throw it by any chance?
it's hard to figure out the right balance. It seemed like you were throwing it before, just don't know. That's gonna...
Oh, okay.
Yeah, it seems like throwing it at the start isn't helping you very much.
If you carry it without dropping
Yeah.
it, you can get up from there.
Huh.
It still explodes even if I'm holding it. Once the time runs out.
So let's see, Lake Developer says you can just grab the bomb and keep it held until the very end.
I'm not intentionally throwing it.
Gotcha. Yeah, so like difficulty balancing is really hard jam game,
Yeah.
but of course
Oh,
you'll
that
get
was
players with all different skill levels for hardcore platforming.
Oh,
Oh,
almost.
here we go. That's not super forgiving, is it?
Nope. I guess I gotta drop it when I get there.
I think so.
This is a tough one.
Yeah.
You can do it. I believe in you. Oh, oh. Hey, nice. We did it, gang. Oh, so you got the little timer on top. God, so short.
No, is your shot clock short because it tells you to get that far?
That would be rough for a tutorial. I'm still assuming this is the tutorial, but maybe not. I don't know why I'm assuming a Game Jam game has a tutorial, since most don't. But
The game is nothing but the tutorial.
There's some significance to the black dots that are jumping around, but
goodness.
if you restart would you, and do it quickly, would you have more time with the bar?
Yeah, that's a good question. Like, what happens when you pick up those dots?
And would you do that first?
But even just getting to them is like you're gonna be at the very tail end of your time. Like, it's.
I wonder, do they add up to a bomb if you collect all of them?
Yeah, it's a good question.
Can you jump up and collect the dots now?
Yeah.
Yeah, I mean, there's got to be something to it. Like they add to the timer if the bomb hasn't exploded yet or something. Because I can't see with that timer how you would even make it to the end without extending. So I'm gonna hope / assume that those things will be like some kind of little time extender if you can get there in time.
Maybe if I get there with the bomb. But even that is a
It's just
short
like-
amount of time.
Like conveying this concept to the player could, and I would argue should be done with like a much simpler level setup. Like the first time that you encounter any of these things, like it shouldn't also be like an execution challenge just to like do the basic platforming. So I would have like less pits and obstacles and other stuff. Like if it is a matter of the time extend, like the short time is helpful for getting that across, but a lot of the other stuff is sort of just a distraction, especially if they're not like super expert with platform execution, like and movement. So just a friendly suggestion from your neighborhood game developers there. It seems like the difficulty is tuned in like a pretty punishing way. Like I don't feel like I'd be doing a lot better than Chris if I was playing this.
And you just hold it in this. It still goes off, right?
Yeah.
Yeah.
That's part of the inevitability part. The bomb will go off regardless of what you do.
Do you think you'd be able to like pick it up and then hop up to that first black dot before it explodes?
Not without much difficulty.
Now the question is, did the previous round affect this in some way?
I doubt it, honestly.
Yeah, I don't see unless it's time remaining. I can't see any way either.
Maybe, Chris, since if you can't grab the bomb and get up there, like, see if you can just get up to the dot, like, jump over the bomb, and see if you can get to the black dot before the bomb explodes. And I'm just curious what happens, because that would be, like, a slightly different scenario. Does that make sense? I know it's still going to be, like, really hard to get there in time.
Oh, that's close, though.
That was super close. It was hard to tell.
Yeah.
It was almost the exact same moment, so...
Okay, so
yeah.
it extended the time, but only
Oh my god, by like nothing.
Do you have to collect all 6 of them, maybe? That would be crazy.
It seems like that's the way it's going.
Yeah.
Yeah, it just needs some balancing, in my opinion, which is, again, totally understandable for a jam game, but it's tuned really hard right now.
Oh, look at that. I can throw the bomb at the time extenders.
That's an interesting thing. Like, yeah, there we go. So that works. Cool. So yeah, that's not something I would
You know,
necessarily.
straight with one swing, maybe.
Yeah.
Yeah. Like I don't know. Maybe there's a bug like, and you're meant to start with the full timer. Because that would at least make this like a feasible thing to do. But as it stands, it just feels too hard. Like it's like borderline impossible. No,
It's not a bug.
not a bug. Okay. All right. All right. Well, the game is just for platforming aficionados.
Yeah. Those super difficult platformers for the for the NES.
Yeah. I'm into it. Like I like that kind of thing. I like, that kind of thing with like a quick restart and small levels. There's just like really based on challenging execution.
Yeah.
Yeah, just the level design and balance tuning, and that for the early stages, like this would be something maybe you could ramp up to a little more gradually, and it might be slightly more welcoming. Yeah.
It does look like only like there's only the first 2 features also. It's like each level looked like introducing a feature, so it's not something you need to work up to. It's just...
Yeah. Lake Developer says, I'm a Celeste and Super Meat Boy enjoyer, LOL. Yeah, we could tell. That comes through Lake Developer. And that's great. I love those games too. But with Celeste in particular, like, I played through it. I'm not like a brilliant platformer. I'm not gonna catch me doing any speed runs anytime soon. But that one I felt like not overwhelmed by the difficulty in the early stages. Like, you could just, compare the difficulty progression, especially in like the first couple stages. And, I think you'll find yours is like way on the harder, gets harder much faster.
So, should I keep going or should I?
I don't. No need to keep going any longer than
Okay.
than you want to. I mean, it seems like you're not gonna be able to get past this point.
Yeah.
Not to be negative, but
Thank you for the submission.
yeah. Thanks. Sorry we weren't pro enough to make further progress in it. But
You are
yeah, no
welcome.
problem. I hope it was constructive. Hey Mike, glad you could join.
Do we have enough?
You're sharing your stream, Mike. I'm not sure your screen. I'm not sure if you meant to do that. Yeah, there you go. Cool. So if you watch Chris's stream, then you can see what he's playing at the moment.
He's the developer's asking if they can use snippets for the.
I don't see why not, Chris. I mean,
I have no problem with it. I just don't want to speak on behalf of other people.
yeah, feel free to pass it along to us. uh, yeah.
So we have 4 people here. One more, and we can do a game of Regicide.
Cool. Yeah, I submitted a game of my own, but for extra, so I only got it submitted like at the very last minute. So I haven't played and rated a lot of other people's games, but I did selfishly submitted my game for our own stream here. But one of the challenges of it is it requires 5 players at minimum. It's like an online turn-based thing. So I'll pop the link to it in the chat for anybody who's watching. When we get over like 5 people here who are interested in playing it, then we might try out a game of that for a little while. Maybe not do a full one, depending on how many other games we have in the queue. Like I'd like to prioritize other people's stuff if anybody else here hasn't submitted yet, or if we haven't played your game yet, then we definitely want to do that first before I have us play my own thing. But if you're here and you're interested in playing a sort of like digital board game, backstabby, diplomacy, Neptune's Pride kind of deal, then that's what my game is, Regicide. And yeah, I've did a bit of playtesting with other Tech Valley GameSpace folks, but I haven't. It's been hard to play like many proper games of it just because of the minimum player count is a bit of a hindrance. So yeah, feel free to like let us know in the chat if you're here and you'd be interested in partaking in a game of that. It's 5 to 10 players, so although we need the minimum of 5, and we've got 4 here in our Discord at the moment, so we need at least one more person to join, either folks tuning into the stream or if anybody else hops into our Discord, then we'll have the minimum. But we can accommodate more, like we could go up to 10, and the more the merrier, as far as I'm concerned. So anyway, sorry, Chris, didn't mean to interrupt with that spiel. Do we have another game up in the pipeline? I'll probably I'll load up Regicide and just like host a room, and I'll post the info, like I'll post the room name for people who want to join, just to see if we can get enough people into a room and start setting it up while you play whatever else you decide to play next, Chris. And as I was saying, if there are other folks who are watching who haven't submitted your game yet, if you do !submit, then you can get the link to the submission form. And yeah, just post your game there. We'd love to play any of your games that haven't been played on stream yet. I'll be back in just a sec.
That is a Sasquatch. It's so tiny. Okay. That was during the stream itself. So if people want to join, feel free.
Getting to play with friends, but it's not responding to the link. The button.
Try refreshing the page.
Goes back to run game. Run game again. More information works. No. Oh, I see the description. I don't know. Sorry.
Might be something Jamie needs to look into.
Getting a series of images. Looks like it's all images at the moment.
Hey, Dean, can you hear me?
Yeah. Yes.
Hey, are you able to share your screen by any chance?
I don't know. So going back to, let's see, go back to the chat, right?
Yeah, from the Discord. That might help me give you some guidance.
Let's see, now how do I do that? Of course, I don't have channels read on. It's on the streams at the moment. I need to go back to the chat. General voice, okay, now, okay. Is it about the screen? That's a watch stream. Are you seeing anything of me at the moment?
You're sharing like your camera. So
Right.
that's
Oh, God,
I think you clicked like video instead of screen.
Yeah, that's right. Yes, right. Let me undo that if I can.
Sounds good.
Okay. I see it exit. Oh, I see it's X'd out at the moment.
Okay.
Oh, that was the I think a disconnection from the chat from the conversation. Let's try getting back.
Oh, we got a few extra people coming in. So I think we're good now in terms of 5.
I'll just observe.
All right, that sounds good. So I'm gonna not watch this stream while I'm playing, just so as to not cheat. Well, I should keep an eye on the chat. Let's see.
So Chonk is a friend of mine.
Cool.
12.
Alright. We're in business. Cool. So I don't know if folks had a chance to check out the how to play thing, but feel free to post any questions in the in-game public chat, and Unbelievable. Can't abide this treachery. Ugh. Violence. Why must we choose violence? I thought we were friends. I won't forget this treachery. Well played.
So there's a quote from an old TV show called "Curse Your Sudden but Inevitable Betrayal." I figured it fit the theme.
Definitely.
So this is how the War of the Roses were won, right?
Yeah. This is an exact historical recreation. Interesting. Whew. That's rough. That is rough. Sweet. Nice one. Very nice. Yeah, we always gotta take into account that veto. Like, I'm always adding it up like we could defeat him this turn if we all attacked, but, the veto drops their damage substantially. Well, I don't want to make us keep playing if there's other stuff to play, but yeah, thanks, that was fun. I don't know, Chris, what are your thoughts for the rest of the stream? Do you have like other stuff you want to check out, or should we see if, I don't know how many people we have tuning in, but if anybody else wants to join, we could maybe... looks like everybody left. Never mind. Cool. Yeah, that was fun. I'm glad we got to play around. Do something. Nice. Hey Chris, can you say something real quick so I make sure I have your audio?
Okay. Better?
Chris, are you able to hear my audio? Because I can't seem to hear yours.
Hold on.
Oh, now I hear you.
Okay. Had to toy around with my mic.
Gotcha. We've entered the slime zone.
Yes.
'Tis a mighty fine zone. This is giving me Mega Man vibes, which is always good. This is another cool concept. I like it. How are you liking it so far, Chris?
It's cool so far.
For a while I was doing Game Boy Advance like homebrew stuff, like making little tiny games to just put on a Game Boy cartridge. And I made a game called Brickle um, with my friend Aaron, and not so much a game, just like a little prototype, but it was a combination of like a platformer and sort of breakout Arkanoid kind of thing. So you had your character running around, you had a bunch of blocks, and then you had like a ball and a paddle. And it was like a lot all to manage at once because you were supposed to be like controlling. I think we thought of it as either multiplayer or single player, but in single player it's like you had controls for move the paddle back and forth, and then you had your platformer controls, and Yeah, the idea was like the ball would kill you, kill the platformer character if it touched them, but you needed to like clear out a path as well, like through the level. And I don't know. This is just, I like things. I like these sort of like combo things. Like this is giving me kind of like Mega Man mixed with Snake, the old Snake game kind of vibes. Which
Yeah.
I don't know. I just really love those kind of mashup concepts.
Thinking it's similar to Tetris.
Yeah. Seems like another one's quite hard, but not in a bad way.
Alright, I'm gonna try a different game.
Yeah, I've got a theme tonight of getting chased down and crushed by things. Definitely fits the delay the inevitable. I kind of like the old presentation of the winners compared to like the current way of doing it. I mean, the current way is fine. It's just yeah, I don't know. I like the old website layout for that particular aspect. Like the new layout's nicer in a lot of other ways, but
Healer's Handbook did well. I actually don't know how this is sorted.
I think it's just like in descending order, like whatever category, if you scroll up to the top, like you can kind of pick what category you're seeing of the oh, but that's just for games, yeah. So yeah, like if you want to see the overall winners, then you would just do like I think it's the results tab, results or games. Yeah, so like this is the overall category they're showing, and I think whatever one is at the top, like this one should be, you know, in the top 5 or whatever. Yeah.
Overall second.
Did you play this one?
I did.
Nice.
2 weeks ago.
Nice.
Starting algorithm.
Yeah, this one looked cool. I was taking a look at. I didn't play any of the winners yet, but I was just browsing the screenshots and descriptions. We love our sinister undertones, or in this case, overtones. Nice. Oh, we got an official communication. Who do we trust? Who do we trust? Oh no, we're all alone. Trapped in the system.
Okay, now you're just getting insane.
Uh,
Like, if you're going alphanumeric, are you going ASCII? IRL.
I don't know what to think. I don't know who to believe.
Oh, I'm supposed to spell hand.
Here we go. No. No, we're not gonna live by these rules. That's okay.
These things
It
happen.
happens. I feel like I'm missing a big piece of this without hearing the audio. So it's like I just checked out the audio on the stream. Very, very good. I think red text is our friend. That's what I say.
You Give me more time to sort.
Uh-oh.
B.
What were they searching for?
Is it tacos?
Is it pills? Nice. That's a fine sort.
I don't even know anymore. So B, C, G. S-
N-
3.
All right, let's hear it.
A, J, A, J, U, A, B, A, B.
Oh boy, what could possibly go wrong?
Stop touching my neurons!
Hands off my neurons. Yes, good. I'd like to see it. Who do we trust? I said who do we trust?
Two, 3, 5,
Oh, so close.
10, 8. Okay. That's a 1, that's a 2, that's a 10, that's an 8.
I have to go now. Alright. Time for a dose of reality. I bet we can survive.
So when this thing was called sorting algorithm, I was thinking like I had to sort things and choose bubble sorter, merge sorter, not a cyberpunk dystopian wasteland.
It's a thin line.
Yep.
In sorting an apocalypse. Oh, is this a
I
the
guess
ending is up to you thing, or?
I'm back at the beginning.
Yes.
Sort, click, drag. Okay.
Cool. Cool atmosphere.
Yeah. There's this web original YouTube series that I saw the other day. Creeped me out, and it's similar to that.
Really?
Yeah. This is a game I played.
Oh yeah. I think actually I watched like a little bit of that.
Yeah.
You playing that?
Can't skip your past. Start.
Oh, no, I know it. We got wall jumps. What more do we need?
Even Mega Man X style wall sliding.
Oh yeah, love it. Any game with that kind of wall jump. You can't wall jump away from your past, Chris. When you jump the wall jumps you back.
Is that how walls do things in Soviet Russia?
Presumably. Whoop. Whoa. Nice. So it's just straight up following your exact path.
Yeah.
Took me far too long to realize that.
So you gotta plan in advance what you're gonna do. That way,
Yeah. I like it. I like it a whole lot. If you jumped up there, then you probably have to walk underneath.
yeah.
Ooh, that's rough. Maybe you have to climb up the wall a little to give yourself space.
Stay here.
The platform movement looks a little rough, but the concept is strong. Oh, don't jump. If, like, when you're going up to that bit with the red square, if you climb the wall first and just try to go from, like, the highest up, you know what I mean? Like, so that when your shadow self does it, you have more space to get underneath.
Okay.
I mean, like climb up the right wall and jump off of it so that when the shadow is coming towards you, it's coming from a higher height, and you can walk underneath it when you're looping back. Does that make sense?
Yes.
It's probably easier said than done, I imagine.
Yep.
Stuck in the past.
Had it that time.
Close one. Close one. Well, you could try to just like a tiny hop up onto the ledge and then jump over the shadow, I guess. Getting all the tricky execution platformers this time around.
Okay.
Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Nice.
I am my greatest enemy.
Clearly. think you got the right idea though. I always go through, you know, waves with these, like, you know, where it's like you'll get close enough that it's a heartbreaker, and then for like the next 5 attempts, it's like you can't get past the first 2 seconds.
Yeah.
I feel like that's how it always goes. Start getting in your own head about it.
We got some moderation action needed on the Twitch stream.
Thank you for... Oh, I'm logged in as my own account. Let me switch that real quick. Oopsie daisy. Prepare to be modded, fools. I don't actually know how to do the modding in Twitch, I'm realizing. It's been ages. How do I just delete this message?
Are you using mobile or desktop?
Desktop.
Alright, so do you see any like symbols next to the username?
Oh man. Just lost the message too. Comedy of errors. Here. Oh, I always said as a moderator on my own account too. What the heck? Yeah, I don't know. I don't even see the chat message anymore, like in the history, because I had to close the tab and reopen it.
Okay.
I don't know what to do about that. I simply don't know. It's it bugged me out. What the heck? I managed to tag the person who made the post as suspicious, but that's not quite what I was looking for. There we go. Block. That's very good. Did we do it? Still see your message.
They've been banned.
Very good. I did it. I moderated.
Congrats.
Yes. I hold power.
Are you holding up a sword? No.
Just the band hammer. Couldn't figure out how to wield it, but now that I have, shatters beware. Oh. One minute left until 9 p.m. Can you do it? By the buzzer. With me putting extra pressure on. Oh, it was less than a minute. You can still make it. Oh, oh, oh. Brutal. Nice little chase. I may need to get going. I'm not
Okay.
sure if I'm gonna be able to stick around to see you overcome your past.
Literally in this case. But yeah. I'm gonna call it a night once I'm done with this.
Sounds good. Yes, can't leave it here. Gotta emerge triumphant. As for me, I'm heading boldly into the future. I will catch you later, Chris.
Have a good night.
You too. Thanks to everybody who tuned in. See you next time. And now, if you're gonna keep watching and rooting on Chris, as you should. Bye.
I think someone's tried to submit.
Oh yeah.
We're about to wrap up for the night.
Yeah, sorry Bogdan, this is our last Ludum Dare stream. And we're kind of at the very tail end, so I'm not sure if we have another one in us at the moment. But we'll most likely be back next Ludum Dare. Catch us for 51. We typically do this. We do 3 sessions. Usually during the judging period of Ludum Dare, like we do 3 weekly sessions. So. And sometimes some other jams in between, but Ludum Dare's the main one. Talk to you soon.
Bye. Now not only am I running from my past, but the past is speeding up. this magic casting one, where you drew runes in a book? Yes. Why can't I do this? Okay. Getting close. I'm gonna do a few more tries and then call it a night. How about your favorite? Come on, I want to get it going. Alright. Maybe I'll play more of this tomorrow. Thank you for tuning in. Have a good night, everyone. Oh, I got this. Okay. There we go. I think I was overthinking that part. This is this is the first level, but with 2 guys instead of the first. Or the second level. 2 guys instead of 1. Try. First ghost follows me very closely. Alright. I am gonna call it a night at 21:30 in my time zone, since it's close to bedtime for me. Maybe I go for green first. And then red. And now. There! Oh, there's a third last level. Okay. I should probably get to bed. My fingers hurt. Alright. Gotta bookmark that so I can play it a different day. Alright. Thanks for tuning in, everyone. Have a good night.